Hey guys, this is SB737 and welcome back again to another video inside of my awesome world. And today I'm going to build an ice rink over in SB land, which you can just see, well you can't see in the distance, but it's over there in the distance, trust me. And we've still got all the creepers about, the spiders, you know, look at them all. They're just waiting for me to turn me back when, you know, probably when I go in the glass garden, they're all going to sneak up on me and blow up and everything. But anyway, let's head over to the glass garden, speaking of it, and see who I'm adding today. So down my steps, we'll take the front door, because why not? Right, brace yourselves, there could be anywhere. We see a bit of rotten flesh lying around, let's just go for it here. Let's go, turn the back. We've got their pumpkins growing down there. We've got a creeper, he's farmer creeper. I don't think there's any creepers about, thankfully. Or, you know, I don't mind spiders, actually. Spiders and Endermen, they're alright. But anyway, today I'm going to be adding Ballistic Cat. And I'm going to be adding him because he drew this really nice picture of me. And he also made a video on how to draw me. Yes, how to draw SB737. Which I thought was pretty cool. So thanks a lot for that. And he's also like a very active subscriber. And I really enjoy reading his comments that he always posts. So yeah, thanks for that. And my glass garden is just a way of me like giving a shout out to someone. I don't add people who like just ask me. I like to add people like earn it, you know, maybe being a good subscriber, do something cool for me, you know, help me out, you know, that sort of thing. And then that makes me wanna add them. So yeah, welcome to the glass garden, Ballistic Cat. But anyway, we are heading over to my SB land where I'm going to be building an ice rink, and I don't know whether I've showed you this place or not. I know I tweeted it on Twitter, but I don't think I've actually shown you the flat land that I did. I basically did all this flattening out. I spent like a whole day just doing this, so it's been pretty insane. All of that is just like from this point right. I'm going to get rid of that mountain completely. I'm going to flatten that off and get rid of that top bit of the mountain. That's going to go, and this is going to I'm probably going to like terraform it out to make it more like a hill or something like that. I haven't decided. But yeah, here's going to be an ice rink. So we'll just get straight into building it, I guess. So we're going to be placing some ice across here. I did the white wool because that's quite annoying to do, and it also just helped me mark it out, otherwise I get mixed up. But if you're wondering, I've got a 14 by 19 spacing for it, just so you like know how big it is, you know. It's quite big actually. It takes quite a lot of like wool and ice and stuff, but we have got plenty, I hope. Otherwise we're in a bit of trouble if we're going to run out of resources. But I'm pretty good at calculating it. I haven't counted it out perfectly. In fact, I'm going to eat some food as well. But I think it's near enough there. Right, so look at that. I've got like 5 more stacks of ice. We're not going to run out, are we? No, we're going to be fine. So we'll fill this in. It's not going to take too long, and then I'll just do like the outside of it, and we'll sort of work outwards. So we're starting in from the center. I'm going to work outwards, and yeah, I think this is going to come out really nice. I think it's going to be really good. Also, my hotel, you know, which I built in the last episode. I said I'd show you the rest of the interior, you know, give you a final tour of it. I'll do that in this episode after we've built the ice rink. I'm hoping we'll have time and I can show you that. So stay tuned for that. You know, you can see what I've done to the interior. You know, I've just touched it up a bit, added a few signs, done like the toilets or the restrooms, done all the rooms. You know, all that stuff. Just you know, done the final touches. You know, added a bit of lighting, all that good stuff. And it's looking really nice. I think it's a very nice hotel. And a lot of you in the comments said you really liked it. You know, a lot of you wanted me to make a hotel, and I think you all enjoyed that. So hopefully you did enjoy that, and hopefully you're enjoying this. You know, I think the ice rink is going to be nice, and I'm actually doing this because one of my subscribers in the comments said, you know, why don't you make an ice rink? And I just thought it was a really cool idea, and I thought I'm going to make one of them right away. It was such a good idea, so that's why I'm making it. Some of you may think I'm copying Stampy. I'm not. I didn't actually realize he'd even made an ice rink. Until I like Googled, I just thought I'd have a look at a few designs, and his popped up and thought, oh, hang on a minute, he's made an ice rink. Should I still make it? And I thought, well, you know, I'm going to make it at my own design. It's going to look nothing like his, so I think it's okay to make to do it, you know. Maybe if I'd like copied the design exactly, you know, you could say, well, you're just copying Stampy. But at the end of the day, my design is way different, and it is for a lot of buildings, you know. And I tried to make it as unique as possible because obviously, you know, you'll just watch Stampy if you want to watch somebody building something. It's going to be exactly the same. So I always try and build them my way, nothing like his. Sometimes we'll build the same things, but I don't like to be restricted to say, well, if he's built it, I can't build it. Because at the end of the day, you know, it's my world, and I like to build what I want. But anyway, yeah, we've brought some stone bricks around the outside. That's looking nice. I'm just going to tidy up that by getting rid of them. Whoop, there we go. And that's that sorted. Right. So next, I'm gonna work out where the middle is. It's 19. Oh wait, I know what I've done wrong here. Hold on. I've already screwed this up, haven't I? Hold on. Mind this out. I just need to sort out the ice slightly, because I don't really want it to be a square when I think about it. And this could actually be quite an annoying thing to do. But what I'm going to do is make it a little bit wider on each side. Like a little bit longer, but like almost like it circles off a bit. Look at that, you can see what I've done, how I've flattened it off. I didn't like mine it away. I placed dirt over just to to fill in the gaps and stuff. Just because I thought it'd be a bit quicker, and it was definitely a lot quicker. Rather than what I did over there, which was just take out the whole hill. Doing that in the whole jungle would probably take me like years to do or something. It took me a whole afternoon, just to, like 4 or 5 hours just to do that little bit. So you can see how crazy long it takes. So anyway, we'll do this here. I can't just tell where the first one goes. There it goes there, okay. And then we'll bring this all the way across. And I don't want to waste some wool because it's kind of precious for me at the moment, is wool. And then I'm going to add some ice onto it. Add the ice over the top, and then we'll stone brick around that, and then that's that side done. Gotta do that quickly for the other side, and then we're there. So there we go. We'll bring this all the way across, all the way around. There we go. All right, we'll quickly do the other side. I don't think I'm gonna need to really edit this. Tripping over my tongue today. I don't think I'm gonna need to edit any of this out because I just wait. We'll get the other pickaxe. The other one's a bit faster. Because it's not really that big a build, is it? It's just I've done it again. It's quite a quick build. Wait, are they both like? Wait, that's got efficiency on it. Yeah, that is faster. It's not that big a build, you know. It's not going to take me that much to do it. So I think we'll be all right with that editing. I may just you know, edit a bit out if we're a bit tight for time. Right, so we've done that. I keep putting the wool in there as well. Let's not do that. I've just got rid of the ice, which is the one thing I need. I'm gonna have to mine away that as well, and then we'll just bring this all the way across. And then we'll do the same again with this bit. So, yep, from there. And then we'll do that across. This is a quick job. Gotta watch out for that big drop. I don't want to be falling in there. And then we'll bring that across. And then we'll grab the ice. And then that can go in there. We'll get rid of that axe because we're not going to need that. So, yeah, the ice can go over here. And it just makes it a little bit, like, broken down a bit more. Let me... Oh, whoops. I really like how my pickaxe is, like, so good with ice. Like, it's an efficiency one, and it just breaks it straight away, which is really good for when I was harvesting the ice. Rather than it can take forever, you know, when you're just using a normal, like, silk touch shovel or something like that. Whereas that pickaxe was really quick. So, right, we've done that now. What I'm going to need now, and I'm not convinced I'm going to have enough wool for this, but I'm going to try nonetheless. In fact, what I want to do is work at where the middle is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 10th block is the middle one. So I'm going to build that out like so. Let me just work out how far I want it. So I want it 1, 2, 3. I want a 4th block like that. And then I think a 5th block across there. As I say, I want this 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want this to be brought all the way around. Like this. Oh wait, that's meant to have a block there. Yep. And then I also want this to be 4 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th block. Yep, that's still okay. The 5th block comes around here, and then we bring that across like that. And then this bit, I'm going to place a block like that. And then I think if I grab my pickaxe and if I mine away that, and that, it sort of adds a little bit more of an effect to the side, you know, like more like I guess a circle effect I want to say, but it's not quite circle, you know. It's more like just a diagonal edges. But anyway, I'm going to do that to every single wall, so I'm going to bring this all the way around. Where's my stone bricks? There we go, more stone bricks. I've got more in the chest as well, so we're not going to run out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th block there. And we'll bring that all the way across like so. And then just same idea again. Mine them across. It's just a bit easy if I place them and then mine them. I can kind of work it out a bit better in my head, if you know what I mean. Same with this 5 block thing. I don't need to do it. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. But yeah, what's happened is what's done is done. So we'll do the same here. It's quite a big place, isn't it? It's gonna be. It's an ice rink, you know. You're gonna come here with all your friends. I did consider making it into a mini game, but I couldn't really think of a good enough mini game. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. I couldn't. Yeah, as I say, I couldn't really think of a mini game that would work. I wanted to use like snowballs, and you could do ice hockey or something. But it didn't really work, you know, because you'd throw the snowballs, they'd break. You could like try and like throw items, but they just go too slow. So in the end, I decided we'll just make it for show. I mean, I do want to make some mini games, especially in SB Land, but this isn't the one. This is just going to be a nice looking place, you know, where you can visit it and think, oh, this is nice. Right, so we're out of stone bricks there. I hope so much that I brought some in here. Not got that much, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. So you could see me trekking off to get more, because I've got loads at home, but I don't know. But anyway, is that right? Yeah, that seems right to me. So we don't even need to bother with that. Then what's going to happen is there's going to be this here. So 1, 2, 3. It's going to have a fourth block, and then this is going to sort of be brought across like this. And then you'll see why maybe I haven't got enough stone bricks, because I'm going to be bringing straight. In fact, is that? No, that's not in the right place. Right, so we'll bring this down like so, and then it's almost like a beamage idea, yeah. So we'll do the same for that. We'll get that, and then we'll get rid of you. There we go. So it works like that. And then what I'll do in these corners is I'll white wool it up, and we'll just try and work this along, and then we'll get to bed, because it's starting to get dark. You can just see the sun is setting, and we don't want all the creepers to come out and mess up our work, do we? No, that's what they're there for, though, isn't it? To come and ruin everything you've built. I'm sure you can relate. So we'll do the same here. So 3, the fourth block there, and then ooh. I would just run out there, wouldn't I? So we'll get rid of that. Mine that out. I'm gonna go and grab a stone brick there, because I can't waste a single one. And do I have a bed here? No, I don't. I'm just gonna I'm gonna grab those stone bricks, and then I'm gonna have to go and nip over and find a bed. I thought I had one there, but obviously not. Where will there be a bed? In my hotel and my hospital. I think going to the hospital is going to be a bit quicker, so we'll go for that. I'm hoping I have enough stone bricks. If not, I could just do a bit of mining and craft them. You know, that would work. Oh, it's getting dark as well. Hopefully nothing spawned. Hopefully there's nothing keeping me awake at night. We can see the arcade just coming to life now at night. That's when everyone goes into the arcade, you know, to try the luck. No one's won yet. No one's won that elusive diamond from there. I don't know why. Every time the first time I tried to get into bed, it always doesn't work, but the second time it does work. It's a little strange. I don't know. But anyway, I can see myself actually skipping this video forward a bit, just to get, you know, things rolling a bit faster, because I think we are going to be a bit tight for time. It isn't the quickest build, and I'm going to be showing you the hotel, so you're going to want to still stick around to see how the hotel's looking. You know, I know you want to see that. So we'll head back over. I mean, this is a lot of wasted time we don't need, but you can see my great mining away, my great architecture, I guess. I've just completely ruined the landscape, but it's only temporary, alright? That's all you got to remember. When it's done, you'll think, it was worth it, you know. You may have ruined some stuff in the process, but in the end, it was all worth it. So, for this, I'm going to basically bring it all the way across and all the way around. And I'm not going to show you it now, because I just don't... I'm gonna like skip it forward when I do that, because it'll take us like till next Christmas if we do it in this episode. And for this, I'm gonna be building the how do you say it? Like, I'm gonna be building the floor blue, because I think blue goes well. I think, yeah, keeping it like blue, white, you know, goes well with the ice and everything. So this is gonna be all filled in with dark blue wool. I'm trying to conserve wool, so here there's like there's gonna be like chairs on here, so I don't need to place wool there. I can place something like cobblestone down, you know, something a little bit less valuable. So that's my idea. So I'm gonna bring that all the way across. There we go, and do it in the corner, and then the same. It's gonna go all the way around. Everything's gonna be filled in with blue wool. I'll do that. I'll skip it forward when I do that, and I'll also look at this. What a mess! I'm also gonna be filling these walls in white. And you get the idea of how nice this actually looks when I do it. So let's just mine away this wool. Let's place it. That's not mining it. We're placing it, aren't we? Yeah, that's right. So we'll place that all the way along here. Whoops, what happened there? And then we'll do the same for this bit. There we go. Get a good full wool. Mine away that. A good full wall. A wall of wool is what I mean. We'll do the same for here. Ooh, out of white wool in that department, but I don't worry, I stocked up on white wool. I'm beginning to get suspicious that I'll run out of blue wool though, which is a bit of a shame. We'll place that there, and then we can just do this all the way across, and then I'm gonna skip the video. I'm gonna do the beams, I'm gonna do the wall, and I'm going to do the floor as well, and then I'll show you the next part of the build. Alright, so we'll just quickly finish that wall, and I'll also be showing you the roof after that as well. So yeah, I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I've done all the walls, done all that, I've done the floor, and it's looking very, very nice now. I've just realised I've actually used more blue wool than I need there, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to make some seating now, just around the sides, you know, just so you can sit down. You might be your friends there, or you may be a parent, and you brought your child, and you just sat there watching the child do all the doing all the skating or whatever, and you just want to sit down and rest yourself, or maybe you're tired, you know, so you need good seating, don't you, just to be able to sit down and relax. So that's what I'm doing here, adding that all the way across. Good chance that I'm going to need a bit more seating. Yep, I am. We're going to just pop over and get some then. Shouldn't take much. Let's have a look. So we actually have a load of birch planks available, don't we? Yep, so we can then find the birchwood stairs. I'm going to want a few more in my opinion, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. That should be enough. Where's the birchwood? There we go. And there we go. 60 should be plenty. Otherwise, we've got too many seats. Actually, well, I'm not convinced, actually. It's going to be a bit tight, isn't it? I think I'm going to need a few more, though. Right, we'll fill all this in. All the way across. Then we'll get some lighting done. And then we have got a few glass panes to add as well, in fact. I'm going to have to do that shortly. I'm going to also have a glass roof, so... we've got plenty. A glass roof so that the natural light can light it up as well, because... the way I did it, the glowstone would have been too close to the like the ice, and it was melting it. So you know that wasn't working for me, and I tried to move it a bit further away, but it just didn't work out. Okay, so I decided I would just use natural light and like torches around the outside, and that would work best for me. Right, so anyway, we'll keep bringing this around. I'm gonna actually need to grab a few more glass panes by the looks of things. Hopefully we can get this done before dark as well. By the looks of things, it's starting to just get a little dark, isn't it? Yeah, the sun just seems to be setting a bit. Let me just jump inside quickly, well outside, and grab some more, craft some more glass. In fact, oh wait, no, I've got glass in here. Don't worry. I'm out of glass. What is going on? I haven't even used any in the build yet, and I've run out. So yeah, we'll craft. There we go. We've got nearly 2 stacks of glass panes now. If we haven't got enough with that, then there's a problem, isn't there? And so we're gonna bring this all the way around the outside. Okay, there we go. Whoops, there we go. Bring that all the way around. And, whoop, there we go. It's kind of hard. It's probably a bad idea to stand on the ice because that makes it even harder, doesn't it? Right, we'll keep going. This is almost done now. There we go. I'm just going to sort out this entrance. So if I place them like that and like that, there we go. And it looks a bit better than being like crossed over. And then we're going to do like a bit of a roof idea, I guess. Just so you've got a little archway, you know, you can walk in, you can walk out. There we go. Is that, how high is that? So we've got 1, 2, 3. I'm almost tempted to say make it a bit higher, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna just make it 1 more higher, because I think that'll look a bit better, won't it? We'll just use a piece of cobblestone to jump up, and we'll make it 1 more higher. Just so, you know, the tall people, you know, can get in, you know, if we have any, like, some endermen coming in, you know, they can get in, you know, because it wouldn't be fair for them to not be able to get in, you know, if they're just coming through, banging their head, you know, they're having to walk through like that or something. Just wouldn't be fair. Right, anyway, so I've done that. Don't have time to be joking around about endermen's unusually high height. Right, so I'm going to grab these torches and we're going to just light this up a bit. Light it up. I can't remember how I was going to do this, actually. I'll just roughly do it. That's about right. Yeah, that looks alright, doesn't it? I think I'll leave a gap of like 3 here. Okay, hopefully that's alright. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's not quite symmetrical, but oh well. A gap of 3 all the way across for this, I think, if my calculations are correct. There we go. Nope, that's not quite right. But anyway, I'll sort that out some other time. It's just to get some general light in there. That's what I think is quite important. These aren't even level, are they? Oh well, it'll be a route, won't it? I'm gonna go for this strategy. Ah, that's nice. That looks all right. All right, so that's that done. The glass roof now is going to be. In fact, I'm gonna have to just build upwards. I'll use the cobblestone because I didn't bring it for an ornament. Right, so place that like that, and then that sets me up for doing the glass roof. So the glass roof is literally going to be glass like this all the way around. Ooh, not like that though. All the way around the building, just on the inside, not like over the top of the bricks, but like this. Let natural light in. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back, and then I'll go and show you my hotel. You can see that, and I'll just tweak a few extra things here as well. So I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I've at last done the glass roof, and that took a lot more glass than I thought it would, and it's taken me quite a bit of time, but it's done now, and it looks very nice. The whole place is looking quite nice, isn't it? Forgive the torch placement, just allow that, and I'll sort out the torches so they're a bit more symmetrical. There's just one last final touch to add. We've got some nice ocelots spawning around. That's why one of the reasons why I actually wanted to like make this place inside the. Oh, I'm going to need to read that. Yeah, I wanted to make my SB land inside the jungle because I wanted like ocelots to spawn in my world and stuff, because I just thought this is just so nice. I just like them a lot, and I like, you know, look at him. There's loads of them all over. Look at him. He's crawling with cats. Look at. Oh, I think the ocelots look a lot nicer than the cats. Flipping heck, there's cats everywhere. I mean, well, we got like 9. But anyway, I'm going over to show you my hotel. They're actually starting to venture into my world a bit as well. Are the like like this part of my world, you know, the town area. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to show you the hotel now. Show you what I've done to it, what improvements I've made, you know, adjustments, all that stuff. We'll go past Harry in his little second-hand shop, the Cake Baker as well over here, with all its cakes, looking very nice indeed. Just thought I'd pop in. You're going to move into SB land, is this pig, so that's not going to be there for ages. Okay, so here we go. Looking pretty similar on the outside. In here, just added a few paintings, you know, a few chairs, everything. I think I already had them. Paintings there, as I say. Added a crafting table in the corner. Not much else there. Going upstairs. All the rooms are done, as you can see. They all look the same. I'm probably going to replace that with bookshelves, but I actually think that looks quite nice, so I'm not sure whether I will or not. I might just keep it as those oak wood. I quite like that. Same here. Every room's the same, as is this one, you see. Yep, maybe a different painting in each one, you know. You'd pay for a different painting. Got a painting there. Got the steppings up. This place, this is the toilets. This is very different. So we've got a toilet. Use that same bathroom trick. Similar one as my bathroom in my house. Got the sinks in here, same as bathroom in my house again, and I added a little chest. I don't know why you'd have a chest in here, but we have got one in here. And then we've just got the rooms, same idea as all the other rooms. Let's just shut you, and you're also the same. Let's hop into bed 'cause it's dark. We're sleeping in the hotel, spending the night here. That's always a nice place to spend the night, isn't it? So yeah, that's it. We're out of time, and we've had a good episode. We've had a good build, and I've managed to show you a nice hotel. And the world looks very nice from here. And I really like this hotel. I like my Ice Rink. I'm loving everything in my world. I think it's coming along well, you know. You know, it took a while to get it going, you know, get things built, but now we're going. The world is getting so big and nice, isn't it? So as I say, if you do enjoy this video, then if you have enjoyed it, it's over now. Sorry. If you have enjoyed it, then please leave a like. And if you're new around here, then please do subscribe, you know, to watch more videos, you know. Because you know, if you're still watching this, no doubt you enjoyed it. So yeah, I'll hopefully see you next time.